next session is the most interesting session for the day, which is for the community awareness. We got Mel Macdonald, who's going to cover the content about it. So over to you, Mel.
Thanks, guys. Hi, everybody. For those of you that I didn't have contact with, I'm the person that would have been contacting you to update who was the current Miro or emergency marker manager in your environment. So my job, I've been brought in, I was external that's brought in to come in and bring awareness. It's something that we've really noticed that everybody needs a hand in doing this and bringing awareness to yourselves and why it's so important, and especially with the last year in 2020 and, moving into this year, we've had the lockdowns, which gave us time to look at everything, but also now we have got the governments that are trying to push everybody into more travel in regional Victoria. So if we've got more people traveling within your region, that means that we're more than likely going to have more accidents. So it was something that I was like, we need to get on top of this. So what we've done is we've created our website, which is emergencymarkers.com.au. Now, when you go on there, we've got a lot of contacts in here for information. You can obviously connect with us. We also have a great mapping portal, which you can use for your auditing, which Ankit will talk about. But also on here, we also, you can, if someone in your team is interested in getting information regularly, you can sign up for our newsletter. So the newsletters we're sending out every 2 to 4 weeks, and every newsletter has got different information in it, and we've got a lot of content that we've created for you guys. So I realized that what was needed was we needed to have content that is going to be for you, the environment owners, things that you can use, such as videos to find out, as Lynn was describing, on how to get sponsorship, where I've interviewed John Pye and he explains in a detailed video interview how and what you need to think about to get grants and how to do that application process. And also, what are emergency markers and information also to use for the public. So it's really important that you're also educating the public. Now, the reason why we're now doing these educational videos, they're for you to put into your social media platform. So, that was something that we wanted you guys to really know, is we are creating content every single week for you, the environment owner, and also for you to use to educate the public. Because one of the biggest things I noticed on my very first outing is we were up at 1,000 steps, and we had Parks Victoria, Ambulance Victoria, and Esther there, and we stopped there at one of the busiest call-out places in Victoria, and people were watching us do the video, and I turned to the public and said, do you know what emergency marker is? And we were standing next to one, and they said no. And we said, do you know what this is and what it contains? So this is really important information here. So we've got the newsletter. So right now we do have the YouTube platform. And so we have got 2 categories in there. One category of videos for you guys on a whole bunch of topics, from auditing and, signage, you name it. And then we've got also a listing of educational videos, or you can just look at the content and scroll through and find what it is that is the information that you are needing. And of course, if there are certain videos you want done, definitely message me, and we can definitely go out there and do a video on a specific topic. We also wanted you guys to know that we're on all different social media platforms. So in my opinion, as the person that's here to do the marketing, it's important for you guys to understand that we need to work together. We need to work together as a collaboration to educate people on these markers, because we're all in it for the same reason. We're all here to save time, to save lives. So we're on Instagram and Twitter, and when you get this download PDF, you can actually click on the links and you'll be able to go to those the social media platforms. We are also on Facebook and LinkedIn, and each Every single platform that we have, we're also doing different styles of articles. So there's so much content and information for you guys to grab your hands on and share it. We're making your life easy, and just go and share it with your social media platforms. So don't forget also that you're going to need, when you are doing an article on your social links and you find that there's something that, is about emergency markers, just do hashtag RapidMap and hashtag us in there, because this is about us all sharing this information. And we always make sure we're hashtagging, 000 and anything that is to do with emergency markers. So collaboration is the key. The next part that we've got here is we have designed a whole bunch of PDFs that are downloadable, and these are different kinds of information. So you could use this collateral. So whether that's talking about, the 000 process. So I think someone was asking that earlier, what's the process? If you're not sure what the process is, or you need to educate someone within your community, this is actually where you can go and you can download that, and you can use that in a presentation, or if you're going to talk to a school, this is perfect information for you. We also are doing the new guidelines. So, you're going to be seeing Ankit's next, and he's going to talk about auditing, and which is so important. These photographs that you guys have actually seen today are ones that I took when I was going out and about in, Greater Victoria, creating videos, and I found markers that were missing. I found them that were damaged. And so it's really important, guys, that, you're always checking things, but we've noticed that we needed to do something different, because one of the people on this chat has said, they're green on green, and we're very aware of that. So we're now doing a white border, and this is all because we're going out there and we're educating, we're realizing where things need to change. So we've got these new guidelines. Now with these books, we've made them into what's called a flip book. So you can literally click on the image and you can scroll it like a magazine, and you can also put this into, information within your team. So, if you guys have got a story that you believe that's in your environment, that's really important, and you think should be shared with everybody, make sure that you contact us at RapidMap, because I have done so many interviews. I've interviewed Surf Life Saving Victoria. I've had an area where they've gone and spent millions of dollars on creating this beautiful new park, and after having some very, very serious phone calls to the ambulance, they realized the one thing they forgot in their budget was emergency markers. I've talked to, to people and interviewed them in regards to the Alpine region and Parks Victoria and sponsorship. We've got videos here to help you guys out, and the more stories we share, the better. So if you have a great story that you'd like to share, feel free to pop your name into the actual chat or contact us at RapidMap, because this is a great time to collaborate together, get as much information as we can, and share it out with you guys. Also, if you have got media teams where you have images or short videos that are to do with emergency markers, please make sure that you contact me, because then I can use that footage and those images when I'm actually creating videos, which is there to help you. And as we say, well, it's all about saving time and saving lives. So thank you so much, guys. And if you've got anything, just contact me.